Welcome back. When will the next body be found? That is keeping police and residents up at night in Stockton, California, because a serial killer is operating under the cover of night and is already tied to 6 murders, with a 7th victim who survived. The so-called Stockton killer wears dark clothing and a black COVID-style mask. He takes aim and shoots to kill quickly and quietly before disappearing back into the night. 5 of the victims died between July and September of this year. But now police believe he's also killed at least 1 man back in April of 2021, about an hour away in Oakland, and then that woman who survived. So they're hauling out the case files now, left and right, to see if the unsolved murders may have been the handiwork of the Stockton killer. And they're drawing up a profile, too, for this killer to get inside his head before he strikes again. It is something that the police did back in the 80s, when victims began to fall one by one in Wisconsin. They died at the hands of one of America's most notorious serial killers, Jeffrey Dahmer. He killed, dismembered, and even ate parts of his 17 victims before police took him down. That's when the interviews began, and his lawyer learned everything there was to know about how and why Dahmer became a serial killer. It is extraordinary information for detectives who track killers these days. Jerry Boyle was Dahmer's lead attorney, and he joins me live tonight in this NewsNation exclusive. Jerry, it's good to see you again after so many years. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll start with a fairly broad question, and that is this. What is the most important thing you learned from all of your time with Jeffrey Dahmer that could help others try to track and profile killers like him?
Ashleigh, a couple of things. First of all, it's nice to see you again. You're as lovely as ever. I am very hard of hearing. Nothing from here on down is working like it used to. I had too many artillery shells that I've had blasted in my ears. I'm virtually deaf now. So if I can't hear you, I have my wife sitting behind me, and she'll whisper to me as if she's like an interpreter. So having said that, I have to ask you to repeat your question.
You bet. Not a problem at all. What's the most important thing you learned from Jeffrey Dahmer in all your time with him that can help us understand serial killers?
See what one?
How you understand serial killers?
Oh, I think I do. I was a prosecutor many years ago, and I tried the very first serial killer in Milwaukee County's history. He was a very, very evil man. He killed 2 girls and tried to kill a 3rd. So I had some experience with serial killers that I end up representing the last one in Milwaukee County's history. So I have an idea of what they're all about. I also had the advantage of talking to the FBI agent who conceived the word serial killer, and I got his explanation about what serial killers are all about. So I was pretty well versed on Dahmer's situation when we went to trial.
So, and I'll get your wife to repeat this for you. It might be even more helpful. What did you learn from all the time with Dahmer? What did you learn about him and how his mind worked?
Well, first of all, he was the loneliest man I've ever known in my life. Absolutely without friendship, absolutely without any goals in life other than to work out this fantasy of having sex with a dead or unconscious person. That was the only thing he was living for. That's how sad it is. And when you engaged him in conversation, it isn't like you and I are having the conversation. It was, he waited for me to ask him something, he answered it, then he'd wait for me to ask him something else, then he'd answer it. So having a conversation with this man was virtually impossible because, as I think, he just wasn't like the rest of us. So I learned that, as I said, his loneliness, I think, drove him to this reckless conduct. I think that's the only thing I can add.
So your second chair who worked beside you, the other defense attorney in this case, Wendy Patricus, she said that her impression was he was so lonely, like you said, he didn't want these people to leave. And so he'd kill them in a way to keep them with him. Do you think that's an accurate portrayal?
Accurate portrayal that Wendy said about keeping the bodies.
Well, Wendy Patricus, who did a very good job on the Netflix show, her assignment was to talk to Dahmer. We had a 157-page confession. So we had to go through that. She went through it, and then we'd have him comment, and she taped it. So be it. But the long and the short of it is, Dahmer told us nothing more or nothing less than what he wrote in that confession. So it was pretty easy getting down to the nit and gritty of this thing. And if you read the confession or listened carefully to the projection that was made on the Netflix show, what you see is a very strange young man who had very strange ideas, to the point where, in my opinion, after having consulted with doctors, and they came up with the idea that, in fact, he was mentally ill, that Dahmer just got sicker and sicker, crazier and crazier, which each day after he committed the first murder many years ago, and then started up about 8 years later. So it was pretty simple, Ashleigh, to see what this was all about and defending him. When I say defending him, it was our obligation to get to the bottom of everything we could. And therefore, I had to go forward once I had good psychiatrists who said he was legally insane, to explain it to the world at large. So hopefully, somebody would see things in this man that would be able to use and try to determine whether or not there's any other serial killers manifesting conduct that would lead someone to believe that they must be watched or, in fact, put under some control.
You know, it's the system that we have, and it's a good one. Everyone deserves a defense, no matter how awful they are. And it's hard to do the job. So, Jerry, I'm going to be one to say thank you for doing the work that you've done, your entire body of work. That was a hell of a case, and I think you navigated it really well. I'm so glad to see you again. Thank you for being on tonight. This has been a real privilege.
God bless you, Ashleigh. God bless you.
And right back at you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.